Good evening. Alright, so we're on Prologue 2. Welcome in, and this will be on the YouTube as well. Welcome, welcome. One and all. Wait, to start sharing chat? Oh, this is the new thingy. Welcome, welcome all. We're Jill in cyberpunk bartending action. Valhalla. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? Oh god. Save me. I mean, this is the prologue. This is prologue day 2. I did prologue day 1 already. Let's get this show on the road, I say. No, I'm not ready. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. It's so true, though. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yes. Yeah. I did. Serving dogs makes things a little rough. Stop throwing me a bone. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Why throw one when you've already got one? What? Wait, what do you mean that? What do you mean by that? Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Why throw one when you've already got one? A bone? I mean, I have plenty of bones in my body. Although, or do I? I don't think robots have bones. Well then. Baba. All systems go. Let's just get I wish you could just play every song. Beep beep. Commence me. Wait, I already have Drive Me Wild. No. There we go. Umento. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, hey. Can I have a big beer, please? Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Big beer. A big beer. There's no big beer. Oh, would it just be 2 of everything? Now let's try it. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next. Oh, I guess that was it, eh? May I ask, what do you do for the dogs, Miss, Beatrice? Beatrice. But everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? I don't know. I'm not much of a dog person. I'm not much of a dog person, if I say so myself. If you've been stuck with all the dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. They're all your clients? She's the doctor. Yeah, company issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet. Oh, cram it. Betty the vet? Oh. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm not in the mood for puns right now. What do you mean? I didn't really get to see what the pun was gonna be. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you beside puns? Enhancements? But that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyways? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. Huh. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. Oh, to be in the future. To be in the future. No one will be able to afford their enhancements. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements. At least, not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story... Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Hee hee. Hee hee. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Worm Frigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Yeah, the drinks might... You want a red drink? Right. A red drink. What do we got here? Oh, there's no picture. What would be red? Bleeding. A bleeding Jane. That sounds red. You gotta blend it. Here. Thanks. Okay, punk. Hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went, or I'll drink you. He's talking to the drink. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Bangkok bastard. Poor damn Pomeranians. They think they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be a slow news day. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our work. Oh, Jesus. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up! What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Alright. Jeez, bro. Let's pour all on the rocks and mix. Here you go. Huh. Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the difference between them, does that make me a racist too? Oh no. Would it matter if you're a racist against racists? Jeez. Good one. Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure, a Zen Star. Is 4 of each ingredient all on the rocks. Oops. That looks fancy. Here you go. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear. It's in the job description, kind of. Alright then, so you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought, people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact that we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. Jeez, she likes dogs. You've met furry office workers? I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick seasons. I am tired. Oh no! So you're a tick. Don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said was, pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw up on our end. Sorry. And we're desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose that the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, they're just another kind of corgi. Except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Oh. Excuse me, ma'am, why'd you bring that up? Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason why they are in the bar in the first place. Oh, Jesus. But I guess the media focus on Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs to... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do your job, don't mind me. Tortilla Pope. Tortilla Pope. Tortilla? Oh, hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, God. You? I am? Whoa. Thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. So then what's a big version of a sunshine cloud? I gotta look this up. Just by doubling the numbers, I suppose. We're just gonna go full Caro to Marine. Get that dog drunk. Here you go. Aw, ain't you a cutie? Loopy doopy poo. Woof? You know what I hate? Man. What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They are like lettuces that decide to go to the gym. They think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages to not exist. I mean to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. Grizzly temple. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sure is raining a lot today. It's a grizzly temple. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender. Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? She can't hold her alcohol. If that's how you want to see it, let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Missy? Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for the sole reason. Wise words. Jeez. Moonblast. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocks and blended. Stop. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask, a Velociraptor, and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Huh. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was in college, a freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so, they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I guess. I'm guessing. Ah, thanks for the follow, Chords. I'm gonna butcher your name, fellow cyborg VTuber. Huzzah! Mix drinks and change lives. Is it Chordsy? I hope I'm not butchering your name, bro. A fellow VTuber. Welcome in. Enjoy your stay. Pull up a chair, a drink or two. This is one of those stories that ends badly. It's Chordsy with a hard pronounced guitar. Like chords? Oh, so like Chordsy. Oh, guitar. Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up now. Chords. Is it chords? I don't play the guitar. Yeah, you got it. Chords. I got it now. Okay. I was like, is it Chordsy or is it Cordsy? Yeah, 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands. 1 was left an arithmetic mess. And the last died on the operation table? Fuck, no. The 2 lost their hands and 1 left was... I gotta... How do you pronounce this word? Arthritic. It's like arthritis?
Arthritic.
Oh, arthritic. Okay. Welcome in. Arthritic. That sucks. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked about using an electrolarynx. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. Small world, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is a small world. Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure. I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing the story. Yeah. He was an accident. Oh no. Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. Yeah, that would be weird to have just the dog going up and he's like, I want a bad touch. He sounds bad, bruh. He sounds bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Excellent job. Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. Dog fight. Bartender! 1 Brandtini, please. Sure. Brandtini. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Excuse me. The beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah. Leave it like that. It's already ruined the Brandtini anyway. What? Hey, bartender. Oh, she's total bartender. Bender. Your job has a funny name. You don't say. You're a cute bard, enter. I swear, I could just eat you. Oh, God. Please don't. When did you get drunk? I've been a little dizzy for a while now, but just properly kicked in. Also, some of the dogs invited me over for a drink. Except I'm not drunk. Right. Can you give me a small Brandtini? I will definitely pay you money. But you don't have to pay me. Aw, will you really buy me that drink? You're so lovely. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So a small Brandtini. power 1, 2, 3. Here. Shucks. This is smaller than I thought. You're in no position to drink anything more than that thimble full. Maybe you're right. Hey, what made you become a veterinarian? I love animals. They're all so cute, so funny, so huggable. I want to keep them happy. That's why I became a veterinarian. It's not always easy. But the knowledge that I've helped these cute, cuddly, squishy animals lets me sleep like a baby at night. How lovely. Speaking of love, have you ever been in love? Rand Bertay? Rand Bertay? Bartender Rand Bertay? Haven't we all been in love at some point in our lives? Why? I need advice, and you look like a nice person. Sure. Thanks. Actually, it's about someone who is really focused on his job, so I figured you'd understand. I see. Still, what do you need to know? How do you get the attention of someone like that? That's hard. That's really hard to get attention from someone like that. That is really hard to get attention. I have no experience, love. I have no experience on this matter at all. Does anyone have experienced the lines of love? Of course, someone that's so hyper-focused on something he disregards everything else. Then again, I do have that kind of hyper-focusing. Taking an interest in whatever he's obsessed with is a good start, but there's really no science to this. Make him feel loved and special, just like you would do with anyone else. You sure? He's like really, really, really obsessed. If he's a decent member of society. Yeah, I see no problem with that. I hope you're right. I'm fresh off of a breakup, and I seriously need a hug. I would hug her. Oh yeah. How do I fix the fact it's a guy? Beg your pardon? I'm not into guys, but this here is a guy. What do I do? Right. Need to serve dog. Sorry. No need. We're leaving. Already? Don't worry. We'll come back tomorrow. Right. Thank dog. I mean God! God. Dog, damn it. Oh no. Done for the day, I'm guessing. Yup. You might want to get some insecticide of something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here? Thanks for your hard work. Sunday, December 11th. Oh, this is the next day of the prologue. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. One problem at a time. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time! Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Mix drinks and change lives, like he said in chat. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Oh, and Deal. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Alright, coming right up. So I need one fringe weaver. Wow, that's just straight up alcohol. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged. Mixed. And then a beer. Cordsy. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? Yes. No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Uh-oh. Weird? How? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nothing finds the body in the fridge weird? That's a lot of weirds you got there. For starters, there's the fact she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh, well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? Well, it's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. Yeah. As like literally for any other job too. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit, but I must attend to the other client. I'm dogs that... Oh, sure. They're chasing me, man! Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere. They're out of my... They're out for my rump. You're... Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm you down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Big blue fairy. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aged. Here you go. Thanks, very nice of you. Third bark day. Something the matter? Nothing. A drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Alright. Gut. 5 bronze on extract. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 flangerine, optional caramel. I'll just go full in. All aged. Here you are, sir. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take the generalization personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on my way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Yeah, I don't either. What's the difference? Someone tell me the difference. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lose an arm and replace it with a mechanical arm, that doesn't exactly... Wait. If you lose an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm, that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lose your arm and you replace it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decided to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Damn it. Stop making sense, you piece of Oh! You piece of scrap! Dude! Oh, shit. I take offense. I take offense to that. Damn. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, What's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying. Anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate everyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Poor deal. I fear retaliation. Are you two going to order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. Oh, poor guy. Poop eater. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You meant the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about the other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing that the other dog on top of this with the other. I will, don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. And or 2 of any of those. Well, I'm going to just do both of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one is a Bleeding Jane. Oh, I fucked it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I messed that one up. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding. Wise choice. No complaints here. How'd you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny, and they just, like, make you smile? Tell me one more interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. No, I don't know. Maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You've only seen them when they're happy, in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their own dental floss. Oh, owner's dental... No! I may be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom, and not in a good way. It's like being a giant... Oh gosh, a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see is issues you must fix. At least they are cute. Issues. It depends. A gynecologist? Gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preference. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is I'm tired of you being obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed. I'm passionate. You sleep with the corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable. I don't take you seriously either. Damn, just throwing him under the bus. What did he ever do to you? I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice. Just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible because a couple of dog families are dependent on their paychecks. Oh, the dogs' families? Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine. Still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Liliums being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Right, I guess you need a guardian. Oh. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilium's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council, the AIC. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. you're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilum you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilum wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. Two Lilum can be the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. Interesting. I like that. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council stating they are more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in the department for some time before coming to the STC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender? I would. I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great, though. I see. Well, time to check out on the dogs. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you punk. It's just I was chasing my tail and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. The dog wants anything. I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. I'll give him sweetness. Dude, I just give him a spicy drink. Optional Caramatine. We're just getting him fucking drunk. This is good. Very good. Very good. Ah. Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice. But they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her, she wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden underneath her armor. I prefer more delicate looking girls though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me? What? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named Four. Yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls too? Jeez, man. I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and say, no. Weird, I always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Four? Four is a Lilum I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it Ash Shat or Ass Hat. Ass Hat. I bet when you and Four play, it's quite the sight, eh? He's so lively sometimes. Sometimes I fear foreshadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? What? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, Oh my god, the puns! What is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliche 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey! Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man, I see no problem. Just what is your self-image? If I can ask something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you react like you've had a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who didn't get them. Oh, I've been there before. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny for the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure how it works, or that I don't think that's how it works, yeah. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. 2 bloom lights. One, 2. I wish I could, like, copy this. What's this button do? Nothing. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, and stop. Here you go. Thank you. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you are only sentient when you are the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kind of happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so. Ah, I see. Seems like there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm more... I need water, man. I am drying up like a raspberry. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom. Dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping. So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe. Some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of those sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got better. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want me to turn at the bed? Did you want your turn at the Betty mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. Yeah, there's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you. You piece of scrap. Jeez, stop it with the slurs, ma'am. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting. Besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all. Especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all day away. But you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with a local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking to your clients. Like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. Damn, that's some deep philosophy right there. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no people are alike. Or no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there are still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Quick beer. I need a beer. I thought she liked dogs. I guess she only said that because she was drunk. Here you go. Thanks. Now, boom! Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it? And, oh, breakfast. Oh, good one. Go. Tough crowd. Suddenly, I understand the hate for puns. Hey, Bat Render. Oh, no. Yeah? Your job has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Bra denter. Bra denter. I want to make a toast to my good friend, the robot here. Probably the only person, robot thing, that can stand my yapping for than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring, and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Crater. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one. Alright, she wants a big beer. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy when sober and sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since university years. Her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person. When drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it. Craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. Oh no. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Corgi enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they even found medicine among all of that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilum. Lilum always sounds too feminine. Okay, then what manner of piece of scrap are... Jeez, stop calling him scrap! Stop calling him scrap! You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a D201D, a social development robot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No. The DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work Lilum. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of ADN law. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Liliums can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter, you're still so special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilium? No matter what kind of piece of shit you are. Jeez! Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to... How come it isn't legal to marry a dog? Huh? What? Excuse me? What? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Liliums, I meant Lilium, they should be able to marry dogs too. Abgendrender? That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock. Mock. Oh, God, no! No! Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are not allowed to marry... If humans are now allowed to marry Lilium, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because, first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys, then? And now you want to bang a monkey. I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive ability of a 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. But now you want to bang a 7-year-old? Oh God, no! We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it! Remember, Lilium human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilium achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. So she's a veterinarian and an ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you ever start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with the 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs or monkeys or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was thinking about all the dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, I was just trying to picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit? As in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disorientated. To the point I'm effectively useless. But I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all this shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects passes. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilium. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilium the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder exactly how atomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. That's so funny. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now, go to sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But, Mom... Go. Bye, bad nerdter. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although, I'm curious. Why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes me feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready, if you'll excuse me. Good luck. Hey, we're closing. Damn it. Well, everyone's safe in a cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back. Or that we're still here when they come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months. Which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map. Fuck. No. So that's the prologue. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. And this is a good place where the first part of the YouTube video will be cut off. So, be right back.